Welcome everybody. We are once again at GamesCom, and of course I have another interview here, and this time not with Fnatic actually. We already talked to Lowell and Breez, and now I want to talk with Schwimpi, who is one of the NaVi players. These guys have been doing incredibly well, not only here at WCA, but also in the weeks leading up to the tournament. So Schwimpi, can you tell you maybe a bit about you, how old you are, where exactly you're coming from?
Okay, I'm Simon Svensson, Schwimpi nickname, as you said. I'm 19 years old and I'm from Sweden, Växjö. I'm just a normal person outside gaming, going to school and stuff.
So you're actually still going to school, like besides being like a player for NaVi and getting a salary there, you are still like also at school and you plan on doing that, right?
Yeah, my parents wanted me to finish school if possible, but it's not my highest priority right now, but still, like, it's good to have a backup plan.
I definitely agree. I mean, I was actually a little bit like surprised when I heard that Breez was allowed to like go to a team house in Poland to practice with Fnatic. But I heard that in Sweden it's actually possible to take a year off.
Yeah, you can take years off, and it's really easy to like recover, and like you can go to school and read up your grades so easy in Sweden.
Would have been an option for you? Did you think about that, or did you say, all right, I want to finish it first and then concentrate on my pro gaming career, or was it ever like a discussion that you had maybe with your parents?
It might be a possibility. Like if I have to quit school for pro gaming, I probably will and read them later. But right now, I think I have a decent opportunity to finish school and play at the same time. So I'm gonna stay for a while.
How much more time do you have left at school before you have your degree?
I have 1 year left. I should have graduated this year, but I took a year off before, so yeah.
What did you do in the year off?
I don't know, I worked with my grandfather at his car shop and just played Heroes of New Earth and hang out with friends.
Is that where your roots are with Heroes of New Earth? Like, how did you make the transition to Heroes, and when did you decide that you actually want to try and become a pro gamer with Heroes of the Storm?
Yeah, I started at Heroes of New Earth. I was quite bad in the beginning, but in like the last summer I got quite good and play at semi-pro level kinda, and then Heroes came out and I just saw the opportunity and took it.
So you actually had a lineup change just recently, which is of course one of the things that people talk about the most. Breez left the team, and not only him, but also Whoopi. How did you guys, like, when was that communicated to you? Did you already at some point realize that it would happen and you were prepared for it, or did that come completely out of the blue?
Actually, I did some scouting and actually saw it before the other guys. So I knew it like for 3 weeks almost before, while the others didn't really know about it. But yeah, so we knew it was gonna happen when we were in Valencia, so that was quite weird to play. But yeah, it was okay. Like we knew some time before, at least.
You picked up Alex, who was a former Nihilum player, and actually since Breez left and Alex joined, all of a sudden you guys are winning everything. One of the reasons that Breez mentioned why he wanted to make a change is that at the time you guys were struggling a lot against Team Liquid and you just didn't really feel like you could really beat them. But now all of a sudden he's gone, you pick up Alex, everything seems to work out extremely well for you. You beat Team Liquid now twice and you are in really good shape. Why do you think that happened, and how do you feel playing with Alex compared to playing with Breez?
I think the main part is actually Whoopi. When he coached, we didn't really listen to him that much. But after they left, we kind of followed the things he said. I don't know why. And also, yeah, I don't know, like Alex agrees with Whoopi in a way, but he doesn't really know, I guess. They both like to play the map. Like, you don't really just team fight. You try to out-rotate and have pressure on the map. So we started doing that, and that's probably how we beat Liquid.
So after your coach left, you listened to your coach more than when he was still with the team?
Yeah, that's correct.
That sounds a bit weird. You realize that, right?
Yeah. Of course, it sounds really weird, but we realized what he wanted us to do, and with a new player, you have to do the best you can, so that's probably why.
I mean, right now, things are really working out for you guys. You're basically winning everything where you participate. You did really well in the seeding matches here already. Of course, we're going to have the rest of the tournament happening in the next few days. With the momentum that you gather already, and you now taking down Team Liquid again, do you think that you can win WCA here in Europe?
I believe so, yeah. We are playing amazingly now, and Alex is performing like normal on LAN, so yeah, we feel really comfortable.
Did you expect problems with him in the sense of that it's the first offline event for him? You guys have already been at several offline events, so you were at least able to like play on stage. You gathered a bit of experience. When he joined the team and when you knew, okay, the first event where he's going to play would be this offline qualifier, did you expect some problems with nerfs?
Personally, I did, yeah, because I remember my first LAN, I played horrible. Like, we almost lost to Mad Corps in France, and I know, like, yeah, many people play so bad at the first LAN. It's normal.
How's the team spirit with you guys right now? Of course, I feel like when a player leaves and you just like that hits you at some point. You said you already knew for quite some time, but that must actually like hurt quite a bit. And I guess a few of the players didn't even know. Did that have any impact on the team spirit? Is everything good in the team right now, or do you guys like, or is there any kind of problem?
Like before Valencia and after Valencia, everything was so weird. We were quite depressed, to be honest. We played shitty, like totally crap, and yeah, with time it improved, and now we're back to normal, I feel like. So it's really good at the moment.
When you're thinking about the Heroes of the Storm scene and you guys being like slowly rising to the top now completely, who do you think is the toughest competitor? Is it Team Liquid still? Is it Fnatic with that new lineup? Or is there another team out there where you really feel like these are the guys that we have to beat if we want to stay at the top?
I think it's both Fnatic and Liquid. Fnatic, I think they will improve like so much moving into the team house as 5. So at the moment I think Liquid is the hardest opponent, but I think it will become Fnatic in some weeks or even a month or so.
Talking about Breez just for another second, again, of course, like the impact on the team is one thing, but you guys had a very close personal relationship, like the team and him, as far as I know. How did him leaving NaVi and joining a competitor affect that?
I guess it was kind of surprising. We got quite mad at him because we were improving and doing better and better. So it was like a really bad time for him to leave, in my opinion. So I guess we were disappointed and mad, but now everything is okay. Like, we're still good friends and we are having fun.
Yeah, well, you're bantering actually a lot with him there, but also still, like at times it really feels like still, I'm gonna get you. So is that matchup against Fnatic right now one of those things where you give maybe like 110% because you're extra motivated?
For me, yes. I don't know about the others, but I want to beat Breez so bad.
All right, so talking a bit about Road to BlizzCon, I mean, you guys are already qualified for the final in Prague. Who do you think are going to be the teams that qualify for the final for BlizzCon itself, and which region do you think is going to come out ahead in the end?
So Rocket, Virtus Pro and us already qualified, and the rest is probably going to be Fnatic, Bob, Liquid, G2 of course, and the rest can be anyone, like maybe Kinguin. I think Korea will for sure be the best region, but I think Europe is after. Like, I think Europe is better than NA at least.
What's your thoughts on NA? I mean, there's a lot of bantering going on between the NA scene, the European scene. Where do you personally see them? Not only like the big team Tempo Storm, but just on a general basis. Do you think that they are on a level where they are as strong as the Europeans, or do they think that they are lacking in some aspect?
I think Tempo Storm might be up with the European teams. At least they can compete against us. But I feel like they play like we did like 4 months ago, where we just fight, and everyone goes crazy and all in, and I don't think it's the right way to play the game. I think playing the map is much better, so I think they're a bit behind. Playing
the map, aka putting Alex with the Oric up at the top lane and ignoring him for the rest of the game?
Something like that, and going for seeds instead of creeps and kills and stuff. So yeah, but Alex likes to play player versus environment.
Well, he does that really well, which we've already seen in a couple of games. Talking a bit about Fnatic now, you said that you are still at school. What about the rest of the players? Are they playing Heroes full time? Are some of them working? Are some of them at university or at school?
Everyone is free except me. Splendor actually quit his job some time ago. Because in Bulgaria, yeah, he can live on the salary we have, and so he wanted to go full time. And Jay quit university, I think. Alex dropped out of school, and Eternal, I don't know. He's going to university part-time some days.
We have Fnatic already committing to a team house where they can now practice, and it's of course one of the things where a lot of people expect them to do much better in a few weeks just because they have that closeness and can really like talk a bit better about the game. Was a team house ever an option for you? Did you already talk about it? Is it something that you really want, or do you feel like the way that you are practicing right now is at least for the moment enough?
I think practicing like we do now is enough, but a team house would be fun for sure, and I would probably leave school for a team house if it was possible. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for the interview and for the insights. Is there anything else you want to say? Any shout outs or anybody you want to greet?
Shout out to my friends in Araby. 352.
All right. Thank you very much for the interview and good luck for the tournament.